Another 30 minutes and we'll be at the hotel. Oh, sweet gas station. You're a sight for sore eyes. Hey, Sweet Pea, you still at work? Oh, baby. I kind of figured, but I was hoping my favorite guy was at home snuggled up on the couch watching TV. Yeah, I'm still on the road. The bachelor party trip went fine. The big guy is currently asleep in the back of the car with the best man. Yeah, they had a great time. I had a great time too. Though I will admit I had to play the dad of the group most of the time. Don't you laugh at me. I was fully willing to party and let loose, but it turns out those two precious angels, as you call them, have party animals in them. I thought they would party hard to not get kicked out of the casino. It's a long story. I need to top up on gas and grab some snacks. I'm not too far away from the motel, so a chance to rest isn't too far away. I promise the second I'm topped up, I'll prop my phone up on the dash and I'll tell you everything. Nah, we won't disturb them. Every so often I put my hand on their dumb faces just to make sure they're still breathing. That's it. Laugh it up, peanut gallery. I'll call you in a minute. Bye, Sweet Pea. Laugh at me, why don't you? At least it's a warm night. I can't wait until I'm in bed. I don't even care if it's going to be in a motel. Huh. Yeah, those two idiots are sleeping. Yup. I am the resident dad for the night. Thanks. You two still out? Good. Hey again. Did you miss me? Here, let me sit you nice and gently on the dash. Are you comfy? Good. Sit back and relax while I pilot this scrap heat to the motel. I know, baby. I really should have just borrowed your car. The groom's car sucks. Did you make a little bed under your desk so you can take a nap? Nice. Are you due a break? Sweet Pea, take a break. You work too damn hard. Oh, really? And where are your coworkers? Right. They left at 10 and left all the work for you. You should at least be getting paid more. More work should mean more money. A bonus? You mean the bonus they're going to make up some stupid story not to give you? They act like the whole office is made out of newspaper and tape. I know for a fact your work brings in big bucks because if it didn't, they wouldn't be writing you to take care of everything. If you're that valuable, then they can pay you what you're worth. And I will say it as many times as it takes till you know how much you're worth. And I will say it as many times as it takes till you know how much you're worth. What kind of snacks did I get? Are you sure you want to know? Are you sure you want to know? It might make you hungry. Of course I got chocolate-covered pretzels. They are simply chef's kiss, and I will fight anyone. And I will fight anyone who says the white fudge ones suck. Nah, they didn't have those ones. I got the plain milk chocolate ones and an iced caramel drink. I've never seen it before, so I'll text you a review when I try it. Let's see. I got barbecue potato chips, gum, because I can smell those chips through the bag, and hey, I'm not knocking them, and you know me, I will devour them like a starving animal because they're awesome. But I also don't want to smell them for the next 24 hours. You want to hear more about how they got kicked out of the casino? Well, if you bunker down under the desk and take a break, I will. Wait, have you eaten yet? What did you get delivered? Oh God, that sounds so good. I'm glad you've eaten. I don't want all those curves to go to waste. Listen, I'm your best friend. I'm not dead. I see you. Now bunker down. Comfy? Yeah, it feels good to take a break, doesn't it? Almost like you're supposed to do that. I wouldn't have to sound like your dad if you just listened to me, young man. Yeah, I am 2 years older than you. And don't you forget it. Nah, I had a great time. I can't tell you the amount of ammo I have to use against them for the rest of their lives. Remind me to show you the photos when I get back. I want to see the horror on your face. Well, it started optimistic. We showered, got dressed, and headed to the bar we all had to go to. Apparently this place has a reputation that's legendary, quote unquote. Hell if I know, we never found it. It shut down 2 years ago, and now it's a retro-themed diner. We did head in though. I insisted they line their stomachs before we decide to drink ourselves to death. It was so damn good. I've never had a burger like it, and I doubt they're a chain, so I probably will never taste their sweet burgers again. I asked the chef how she makes them so I can at least try to recreate it at home. She swears to it that she doesn't do anything different, but was flattered I liked them so much. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe she just has that magic touch when it comes to food. God. If she's that good with burgers, imagine what else she could make. She said her husband is well fed at home, and hell, I believe her. After the diner, we headed to Lucky Jack's casino. No, Jack wasn't there. A tall, friendly Russian man was, though. He was the bartender. He makes a killer Long Island iced tea. No, they're not the same everywhere. I swear to God, that city must have every good cook and bartender in the world, and they just keep them there. Right? Right, the story. So we go in, we play it safe on the roulette for about 5 minutes until the best man decides we should try our hand at poker. Midway through a game, I realize my friends are nowhere to be seen. I gather they must be taking a leak after the game. After the game, I go over to the bartender and ask the gentle giant where my friends are, when he points to a black door with a flickering light over it. No, I'm not being dramatic. It was straight out of a film. It turns out the groom thought after playing one game, he was ready for the big leagues. So I open the door and it's a staircase going down. I go down the stairs and everything is damp. I don't know with what, but I really didn't want to look too hard. So I kept going down and down and down to a point I start wondering if there even is a bottom. I wondered if I was stuck in an infinite loop. Then I hit the bottom, and it leads me to a tiny room covered wall to wall in those calendars you would expect from a mechanic's shop. Yeah, those ones. There's a round table and a single light bulb hanging from the ceiling. I look around the room at the guys my buddies are playing poker with, and everything just feels off. I don't know who those guys were or what they were doing for a living, but I'm willing to bet it's nothing legal. No, that's the thing. You'd expect from the story so far that my friends lost and they couldn't pay them, right? Nope. My friends won. But that was the problem. The guys didn't expect my friends to win, so I dragged them upstairs, of course with the winnings. I explain the situation to the tall Russian and his expression changes. He tells us we need to leave and we're never allowed to come back. Hell, I'm cool with that, so I grab my friends and we just run for it. What happened next? We spent the rest of the night celebrating the fact that we survived. They didn't do as much damage in their bank accounts as I expected. Thanks to their winnings, they made at least $3,000. I know, wild of us. So I stayed pretty sobered up, or as sober as the boys would allow. They still believe they would have been fined if we stayed at the casino. Yeah, I know. Thank God I came with them, or maybe we never would have heard from them again. So, that was my night. How was yours? No casinos in your office building? Sweepy? Did you fall asleep? Okay. Sweet dreams, you silly bud. Who falls asleep to that kind of story? This confirms it. He listens to murder podcasts.